around the house and enters a dark corridor with tons of old pictures, including one with a girl that looks a lot like Abigail. Next he goes to the basement kitchen, where a door opens by itself. Confused, he enters the room and gets startled by a rat. As he tries to leave, suddenly an unseen presence grabs him by the legs and pulls him back. Sammy hears his screaming and goes to the basement, where she finds Dean sitting at the table. When she tries to approach him, his head falls and Sammy screams before puking. Soon the others make it to the basement too, and they agree Sammy doesn't have the strength to do that. In fact, it reminds them of the stories about Lazar's hitman called Valdez. Several years ago, 3 top members of Lazar's gang were captured by the FBI. The night before their trial, they were kept hidden on the top floor of a hotel with agents guarding every corner. The next morning, the FBI stormed in and found their bodies with their heads cut off and no organs. There was no way in or out of the room except for the door on the 23rd floor. Getting worried, they decide to check on the girl and find her well in the room. Rickles is still scared of Valdez and wants to leave, but when he opens the front door, they're shocked to discover another barred gate. Peter tries to push it open to no avail, and this triggers a security system that covers all the windows, meaning the group is now stuck inside. Joey concludes this is a trap and Rickles runs to check on his weapon, only to find it gone. Joey rushes to Abigail and asks if she's seen anybody else besides her and Frank, but Abigail swears she hasn't. She also shares that Frank threatened to harm her, that he said he worked for her dad, and that his real name was Valdez. Afterward Joey meets with Rickles and they both share what they know, concluding it doesn't make sense. They agree to look for a way out, but as Joey tries to leave the room, she hears a noise. Rickles is standing rather awkwardly, so she goes to check on him and is horrified to discover that he's been severely injured. His dead body falls in her arms and she puts him down before rushing downstairs. A furious Joey aims her gun at Frank, accusing him of being Valdez and killing Rickles. Frank pulls out his gun too and says Joey's letting Abigail manipulate her. He asks Peter to do something about Abigail, so Peter goes to the room to kill her. Before he can shoot, Joey arrives and quickly disarms him. Sammy and Frank also come